Namaste and welcome to Whisper of Wisdom, a podcast by Prabodhale, where we explore the deeper dimensions of wellness, inner clarity, and mindful living. I'm Prabodh, and in today's episode, we turn our attention to attention itself. This episode is called The Role of Awareness in Yoga, because if yoga is a journey inward, then awareness is the light that shows us the way. We will explore what it really means to be aware in your practice and in your life, and why this one quality can completely transform the way you move, breathe, think, feel, and live. Let's begin with a breath. Inhale gently, exhale slowly. Feel that? That's awareness, already here. Let's dive in. What is awareness really? Let's begin by clearing up a common misconception. Awareness is not the same as thinking. It's not analyzing. It's not judging. It's not even trying to do better. Awareness is simply noticing. Noticing what is, without trying to fix, change, or escape it. In yoga, we often say, bring your awareness to your breath, to your body, to the present moment. But we don't always pause to ask why. The reason is this: awareness is the first step to transformation. You cannot shift what you do not see. You cannot release what you are unconscious of. So, awareness, gentle, clear, non-judgmental, becomes the gateway. Let's talk about the mat. A yoga posture is not just a physical shape. It's a container for experience. You might hold downward dog and feel your arms trembling. You might notice the tightness in your hamstrings. But what happens when you notice without reacting? That's the magic. Awareness teaches us to listen to the body without overriding it, to feel sensation without fleeing from it, to explore limitation without collapsing into frustration. In this way, every yoga practice becomes a mirror, not for perfection, but for presence. It's not about how deep you go into a pose. It's about how deep you go into your experience of that pose. Then, what about awareness of the mat? Here is the real gift. The awareness you cultivate on your mat follows you off the mat. You begin to notice your breath when you are anxious. You catch yourself reacting and choose to pause instead. You start recognizing the stories your mind tells and stop identifying with all of them. This is yoga. Not just shapes and postures, but states of being. You become more aware of your patterns, more present in your conversations, more attuned to your inner voice, not the voice of fear, but the voice of truth. So, what's the difference between awareness and control? There is a common trap. We confuse awareness with control. But awareness is not about controlling every thought or emotion. It's not about becoming hyper-vigilant or spiritually rigid. True awareness is curious, not critical. It meets each moment with openness. I'm feeling resistance. My mind is wandering. I'm holding my breath again. And that recognition is already a shift. When you become aware, you soften the grip. And in that softening, transformation begins. Let's try something simple, a short practice of pure awareness. You don't need to change anything, just notice. Sit or stand comfortably. Feel the contact of your body with the surface beneath you. Notice your breath just as it is. No control, no effort. Now, gently notice the sounds around you. Notice any emotions or sensations present in your body. Can you let all of this be without needing to fix or fight? That's awareness. That's presence. That's yoga, even in stillness. So, how do we carry this into daily life? Start small. In a conversation, listen not just to respond, but to really hear. When you are eating, taste your food instead of rushing through it. When you are triggered, take one conscious breath before reacting. When you feel joy, pause to savor it fully. Every moment becomes a choice point, to drift or to awaken, to react or to respond, to sleepwalk or to leave. And this, my friend, is the deeper yoga, the yoga of awareness. At Prabodhale, we believe that awareness is healing. It's the first light that touches the inner landscape and says, "You are not lost, you just forgot to look." When you remember to look, you begin to see. When you begin to see, you begin to change. Thank you very much for listening to this episode of Whisper of Wisdom. If this episode touched something in you, I invite you to share it with someone who may need this reminder today. To explore more offerings from Prabodhale, please visit us at prabodhale.com. And don't forget to subscribe for new episodes every week. Until next time, stay awake, stay kind, stay aware.